Hey, Motor Man here. And if you're not familiar with this channel, I'm the maker of the Ride Like a Pro video, the video that teaches you the police motor officer techniques. I've also got over 1,200 videos here on YouTube, about 1,000 of which give you tips, tricks, and techniques to improve your riding skills. And I also do reviews on products that I think would be of interest to my viewers. And that's what I'm going to do this week. This is a new product. It's called Draggy. Yeah, that's maybe a funny name, but what it does is it gives you your times from 0 to 60, quarter mile, eighth mile. In fact, I'll show you all the things it does. You simply get this. Is about 150 bucks, $160, and it's a lot cheaper than doing a dyno tune. If you're the type of person who modifies their motorcycle, you want to know if the modification actually worked, if it was worth the money, you need to get one of these. I'm going to show you exactly how it works next. All right, the first thing that you want to do to get this to work is to download the Draggy app. I've already done that. Just takes a minute. Press on that. You're always going to get some type of advertisement. Press the skip. And now we're going to press connect. Blue light comes on the Draggy, and you're set to go. It's also going to send a satellite signal. It works a little bit quicker outside, but no big deal here. The blue light would be flashing on the Draggy. That's the blue you're seeing flashing here. It takes just a few seconds, and then you're ready to go. Now, one of the things about this is notice this reset button right here. This reset button, instead of having a start button, every time you want to do a time, whether it be 0 to 60 or whatever, you got to press the reset. Because if you pull off the side of the road, you're waiting for the traffic to pass. Now you pull back on the road. As soon as the vehicle starts to move, it's going to start the timer. So you've got to stop again and press the reset button. Once you do that, your times will be ready to go. We'll press this little plus button right here. And this shows you all the times that you can do on here, from 0 to 30, 0 to 60, all the way down to quarter mile, eighth mile. And if you check these, each one that you checked, that's what's going to be timed during the run. Now I have here just 0 to 60. And I've also got right here, this is an important one, a custom mode. Press that. And I've got it set up so that I can time my 40 to 60 mode. It'd be 30 to 70 or 80 to 100, whatever you want to put in there, you could put it there. Now, I'm sure that this does a lot more than what I know of at this moment, and you could play around with it. You could also share your times and log in the particular vehicles that you have and that you're going to be timing, and share that with other people who I'm sure will lie about it just as much as you do. Also notice right here, we have a video camera, so you could actually video the runs, which might give you a little bit more credibility, because whenever it comes to times, yeah, people will they'll exaggerate, they'll lie. So maybe the video camera will keep you honest, but it seems to be very accurate. I've seen people on YouTube test this at the track, and it's within 1/10 of a second. All right, I'm getting ready to set this up. Here's my Draggy app. Now I've got the Draggy set up right here, and press connect. And it's pretty much ready to go. You're going to see this satellite. It just takes a few seconds to make sure it's reading the satellite. Now with this Draggy, they give you these little magnetic pads with two-sided tape so that you could stick that someplace, and this of course is magnetized and it'll stick to it. But I found through experimentation that this works just fine inside of this little tank bag, because I'm not about to stick anything on my motorcycle. You ever try to get that two-sided tape off? And we're going to press reset. Now remember, as soon as this bike starts to move, this is going to go off and start timing me. So I'm going to do a 0 to 60, and then I'll do a 40 to 60 run. Now I'm going to slow down and get below 40. And it should time me again. So I'm in third gear. As soon as I get to 40, I'm going to give it the beans. I'm going to do another 40 to 60. With the camera on. Oh. Okay, let's see what we got. So I'll press this button right here. And it's showing me there were 6 runs from 0 to 60. It's showing 1 run from 1/8 mile and a 1/4 mile, but we're going to disregard those because I didn't have those checked, and I wasn't trying to do an 1/8 or a 1/4 mile. So we'll say, click on the 6 runs. It's going to show me the 2 from today. And 0 to 60, 5.07 and 5.01. Now I lift shifted. I wasn't trying to get the best time I could. I think I got this bike down to 497 or something like that. But just to give you an idea how this works, it is, like I said, pretty accurate. We'll go back one, and let's see if we can get the 40 to 60 runs. We'll go to custom mode from here, and there it is. So it's showing 40 to 60, 2.95, 2.42, 3.42, and 2.41, and 2.08. Now I'm betting this 2.08 was because it was clocking me as I was doing my 0 to 60 run. When I hit 40 miles an hour, it started clocking that again. And since the throttle was already wide open, it's showing only a little over 2 seconds to get to 60 from 40. Now I was in third gear. But I'm betting the 242 and the 241, because I pressed the reset button, they'd be more accurate for my third gear run from 40 to 60 miles an hour. I pressed the video mode. Initially, you'll see that on the other camera from my point of view. And I guess I pressed it twice, so that stopped the video from running. It still gave me the time, but it stopped the video from running. So anything that you get, any kind of new electronic device, whether it be a camera or whatever gadget that you get, there's a pretty good learning curve, and you have to just mess around with it. If you played with this for an hour or 2 hours or so, I'm sure you'd figure it out. Is it worth $150, $160? Yeah, it depends. If you're curious as to what the times are on your motorcycle or your car, yeah, it's going to work for you. It's pretty accurate. If you're making modifications to your motorcycle, do some base runs before the modifications, and then try it again and compare it and see. So if you run 4 or 5 times consistent 0 to 60s in 5 seconds, and then you do your modification, and then you do the same thing on the same road, hopefully under the same conditions, and you find that it's dropped a couple of tenths, you know that your modification worked. So, by the way, I purchased this myself. They didn't give it to me for testing or anything. I just thought it might come in handy. So in the future, when I do some road tests on different motorcycles, I'll be sure to do at least the 0 to 60 runs. And I know some people enjoy that. A couple of people have mentioned that when I do my road test. Where's the 0 to 60 run? I almost gave them their money back for my YouTube video. But either way, I'll try to use this in the future. I think it's worth $150, $160, whatever it costs. And you can get it on Amazon or directly from Draggy from their website. I think I got this at Amazon. So that's it for now.